Orient Express, December 17th, 2023 at 9 a.m. and we're snowed in.
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
For brekkie! Last night was a kerfuffle. What the heck is this?
Finest of curling irons for the mustache.
Is it? I didn't know mustaches have curling irons. Is this your...
The mustache comb to tame unruly knots.
Oh, you're a mustache connoisseur. Do you have a pomade? No, we already know what this is. Is that a pomade? Oh, yes it is.
Wax to preserve the perfect symmetry of the mustache.
He's adorable. Clean and silky, just like this stash. How's that side looking?
The train
that's so
still
cool.
hasn't left.
That's so pretty. Okay, so there's a lot of ruckus going on. Lady ran, lots of bumping. Can we check on any of these doors? No. No. Can we talk to you?
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Staring contest. What's going on?
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
Why did that take so long? What a weird conversation. Okay, maybe it just needed time to load or whatever because it seemed like the auto saving was clicking on. Alright, let's go get some brekkie. Brekkie's this way, right? Actually, I don't know if brekkie's this way. Is it? No, it is. It is because... Maybe? Shoot, I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Brekkie is not this way! Dang it! Alright, let's walk back. Alright, the bar and the lounge. Here we go. And we got some people sitting out here too. Can we say hello? What are you guys eating? A croissant? Oh, that's so weird. I'm seeing your phones. I'm still not used to it being modern.
This is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
Ah, your electric car. Yes, that's bad luck.
Bad luck? If I miss that demonstration, I'll be in deep trouble.
Just text your people in Paris and warn them.
Of course I tried that, but there is no network service in these mountains.
Oh, no service. We know what that means. How are you two doing?
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues were to meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened to me. I can get no words to them. What will they think? We have refugees to help.
Oh. Man, everyone's got plans. How are you, princess? Oh, can we actually...
Good morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
Oh,
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
Russian
Ah,
princess.
the accent. Would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov?
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Alright, it was actually really nice to talk to her. Where's your bird? I want to know what your bird is. I want to know what it looks like. Can we fiddle?
Beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it.
Can we play it? Are we a piano connoisseur? It's you.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed
Oh my
her.
gosh,
She just has to
no.
lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr. Poirot.
I don't know. Her face kind of looks a little wonky when she talks. It's
Good
you!
morning, Mr. Fauché. You
Fauché!
have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast.
They kind of talk
Everyone
like
is
this, like they
impatient.
scrunch their
They
nose
keep
and lift up their
complaining that
lips.
the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's too early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
They talk with their noses, just like. Can we? No way! I didn't think we could go in here. Okay, I'm just in your business.
The Orient Express bar is certainly well stocked.
I didn't think we would be allowed to. That's why I didn't do that last time. Like, do any of these matter? Now I have to go through them all. Nothing here. Oh, hello. Hello, me. Okay, let's go get some food. I'm ready for some brekkie. Oh, there's very little here. McQueen!
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
I walked all the way over here for nothing.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Boog.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
Alright. Bye, McQueen! Really, I can't eat. I kind of want to look back here real quick and see if there's anything for me. Oh, they're cooking! Look at that! That's cool to see them cook. Hey! Why am I allowed to do this? I'm in your business! Wow, look at that. What is wrong with me? I'm just... A mustache! Hey! But why am I just...
Ah, golden mustache.
You cut carrots and you're making cheese? Okay, cool. Very, very nice. Alright. I'll walk back now. That's cool though. We can go back in the kitchen. I didn't think we were going to be allowed to do that. Bye, McQueen! I wonder what they're going to talk about it. What Book wants from us. Maybe a murder? We haven't seen... Mom is here, actually. We've seen Mom. We haven't seen the couple yet this morning, and we haven't seen Mr. Ratchet. So maybe we have a mystery afoot. There he is! He's alive! You're alive!
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
Aw, was it
The passenger?
Ratchet?
Which passenger?
In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet, Masterman, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Is it doctor?
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy.
Looks like
In
it's
truth,
gonna be me.
This problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Alright. Oh, let's go see the body. Toes! Toesy. Oh, you're a doctor.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Hi.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy.
Obviously.
But a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please. If you need any help, I won't be far away.
Okie dokie, artichoke. You are Kenyan. You're a doctor. You're not 89. You're 47. Yes, because I remember last episode he was talking about Kenyan food.
That was easy.
Okity dokity. Oh, he was sleeping in his jammies. Oh, what's that? There's a bottle down there too. I already have a suspicion. Where's the girl with the red jacket? Oh, who tore this up?
I wonder what could be in this photo. I wonder what could be in this.
Can I mess with it? You cannot start the workshop while you're doing another activity. My bad. Alright, so if I back out. There we go. Oh, we get to help it. Okay, cool. This will be fun. Can I rotate? R. There we go. Okay. You get a little bit of this. You get a little bit of that. A little bit. So something. This must be sentimental then. If it got destroyed. So I wonder. I have no idea where that piece goes. Aww. No kitty cat. No stuffed kitty cat. It's adorable. Done. For Daisy.
For Daisy. Interesting.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
Okay. Picture of a stuffed animal. Alright, so we still gotta analyze the crime scene. Medicine. Sleeping pills. Take a pill before going to sleep.
A box of sleeping pills. I'll take photos.
I'll take photos. He's so adorable. There's so much stuff. Okay. What's that residue?
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Okay. A gun? Whoa.
This phone was deliberately smashed.
I'll take photos. There's a gun here. Was this allowed?
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready. Yet it was no use to him.
Because he was
I will
asleep.
leave it here for the police.
I think he got drugged with them sleeping pills. H. What's his first name?
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it. I'll take photos.
I'll take photos. I love him. And this. Exotic vape. Oh, a vape. Is this a vape? Man, you vaping. Not him. He can't. He's too. I don't think older people vape that much.
Does it belong to Ratchet?
I'll take photos. I think that belongs to someone young.
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times.
Yeah.
Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I'm counting 11. That's a lot.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you.
I'll take photos. Your watch. Okay, still working. No engravings? Nope.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at
Oh.
1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
Don't know. Okay, is that everything? Can I examine?
Where can the killer have gone? This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Okay. Are we still analyzing? 11, or so I need to expect 16 more items. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of cool that it also tells you what we're missing. Alright, we don't know that. Let's see here. That's so cool.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly, the bouquet turned into a butterfly, and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door and asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." Math! Alice walked in the forest with 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers. It was that. So then that means there's 900 and alright, I give up. I'm pulling out a calculator. 990 plus 990 is 1980. And I'm assuming that's the code for this. How dare you give me math? 1980. Yay! So smart. Boink. Money! Yes, please. I like to get paid. Oh, look at that fat stack.
Not very surprising.
Okay. For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We will never forget. It's like in different handwritings too, so you can't match it.
Unusual letter, this.
Suffer never. Daily planner and diary. Call Kiero. Check carpets delivery. Orient Express. That's us. Call DC. Check money TV. Debrief with H. Arriving to Venice.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
I take photos. Fontana del Canigli, AW.
A meaty play on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
I take photos, no? I'm assuming Alice. Is that it? Okay. I think that's all of it. Now, can we talk to you? Night of the murder.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Booth. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Okay, link with the victim.
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Okay, clues in the room?
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Okay, the victim.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
And the cold.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Yeah, because
thank you for your help,
cold. Doctor. Can we... Oh, there must have been something thrown out here.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window.
No knife out here, though? I would have surely thought they would throw the knife out here. Okay, how are we looking brain-wise? What are we missing? We're missing one. Okay. And then this. How could the killer exit the room? We need to inspect all possible exits from the room. Okay, so we just inspected the window. We did not inspect the door.
The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
Okay, so that's nothing special. Got it. What kind of shampoo is that? Head and Shoulders? Looks like it. Recap events. Cool. Alright, we got all the evidence. So, the chain in the door hall is broken because Mr. Michel broke the hall door. Yes, we know that. The murderer could not get out through the hall door because it was locked from the inside. The connecting door leading to the there's a connecting door leading to the adjacent room, and their connecting door is not latched. The murderer was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched. Yep. Do I connect these two? No.
Poirot, that is not a good answer.
Okay, so the train stopped, trapped in the snow. The window is open. The murderer probably hoped he was going to get out at the next station through the window, but the train never made it. Ah, okay. Conclude.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubert's room.
That's the right answer.
And that would make sense why she said that someone was standing over her. The witness of the escape. Who are the two people who could have seen the murderer leaving the room? Hubbard and Michel. Yeah, because she and he...
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Happens to me a lot. Okay, and now we have to go talk to them. Let's do it.
The chain lock is broken.
I don't.
Monsieur,
Oh, it's good I can skip.
I shouldn't leave until I have finished.
Thought I did. I have to go interrogate. Sorry, is my cat doing something? No, he's fine. Oh, I have to recap events again. Oh, okay. So, sleeping pills. He took sleeping pills. Miss Ratchet drank sleeping pills at the night of the murder. Yep. Ratchet's watch was found stuck at 1:15. I think this and this.
I do not think that's the right answer.
My bad. It's the gun in the letter because he was prepared. Ratchet was on his guard. Yep. And watch was found stuck at 1:15 and he was on his guard?
I must admit I'm not right this time.
My bad. He was sleeping and he was on his guard. But that would make no sense. It's contradictory, right? Ratchet wanted to stay on his guard, but yet he took a sleeping pill. Maybe he was dosed?
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I love this guy. Okay, Ratchet's employees. Who are the two people who work for Ratchet? There's two that work for him? I know it's Mr. McQueen, but is it also Mr. Masterman? Because he was seen walking out of the room. Oh, okay.
That's the right answer.
We haven't really talked to Mr. Masterman, so maybe that's why? We got people we gotta talk to.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
Okie dokie, thank you so much. Boy! No, stop. Leave. Book!
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced.
Okay, alibi.
Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Okay. That confirms his alibi. Investigation.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
Okay. So we have to find someone who smokes. We haven't seen anyone who smokes, though.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Okay. Help by what? Are we getting like a snow plow? Also, if we're in 2023, there's no way to prevent this. Like have that section of rails heated. Alright, let's talk to you. Hello.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. You are... Did he just say, and I messed up? You're 57. Oh, I already know. What? 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 Oh, did my game just break? Oh, there we go.
Et voilà.
Yeah, that was very easy. Oh wow, we got lots of stuff. Alright, list of passengers.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Oh, look at that. What's that little stamp? What's that little stamp? Do we know? Oh, we can use this for initials. AF? Antonio? Don't know. Staff. There's very little staff here. Okay. Thank you. Number of places? What do you mean number of places? Okay. Smoker.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Okay. Ratchet.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
That's weird. Did he know any French? Present at 1:15.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hobart. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
Okay, do you sleep? Or do you mean like you stayed at your place at 2 and you just went to bed?
What is the last station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they could have hopped up. Mirrored. We got my map. Let's see. Oh, there was a lot that happened. Okay. He said the thing leaves at 12:10. So maybe he had a smoke break. And then... No, he said his post until morning. When does he sleep? Like this? There we go. Okay, cool.
That's the right answer.
My brain got a little mixed up there. So he remained at his post from 12:10 to the morning, except from 1:05 to 1:20 a.m. and from 1:50 and 2 a.m. So, from 1:05 to 1:20 is probably when the murder happened. Because isn't his like watch stuck at like 1:15? Or like 1:11, something around there? Can't talk to you guys. She's gone. Okay. Unless like everyone's just grouped up at the restaurant or at the bar. There we go. Hello, princess. You, Mr. Book.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
Okay. Alright, cool. Where did the lady go? Are they back here? Oh, we're loading again. What? Did they, like, pass me up? They're still cooking. That's so cool. Wait, can we go back here to storage? No. I think I tried that earlier and I forgot. I have, like, the worst memory. I have the memory of a hamster, dude. And I apologize that I suck so bad at memory. That's why most of the time I'm just like, huh? What? And that's why I refuse to live stream puzzles, because I'll forget immediately. So where is everyone? Did they all go back into their rooms and now I have to go and figure out their rooms? Because Mom left. I'm calling her Mom. The one that blabs about her daughter. Mom left. Miss McQueen left. So maybe I have to knock on... Maybe I have to start barging in on some doors. Also, we haven't seen the couple yet.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Alright, cool. She's innocent. She's just a blabby. She's American. She is... Are you 60? I guess so. And I guess you're a housewife. Okay. Good on you.
That was easy.
That was easy. Easy peasy. I take picture. I take photo. Mustache.
You can never have too many of these.
What is that ugly piece of art? Ew. I hate it. What is it? Ooh. The workers. This is the workers emblem.
Here is a jacket button. It bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Yeah. It's weird. What do you got that, huh? You stealing? What you got in your shower? Shower gel. Smelling like mint.
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
Sink is very fancy. Can I not look at that? That's a baggie of goodies. Maybe I had to talk to her first, it looks like.
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side.
Okay. Last night.
Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Oh. Huh. So maybe they ran and then tried to leave via the window and then realized that we're snowed in?
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had.
Oh.
Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
Who?
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
Oh, I know
The
who
same
she's
could be
talking about.
said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
And that's why the bag is no longer... She moved the bag then to under the sink.
Is this your handkerchief?
I show photo.
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was hers.
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
Oh, good for you.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to
Employee.
a train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
I take photo.
I have not
I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind,
Sorry. I'm a bad player. Yeah, let's go in here. There's the bag. Can I do anything with it? No. Oh, but it's mine now. No, darn you. So yeah, we're missing this girl. Joanne Locke, room 105. We haven't said hello to her. That's Greta. That's who she was just talking about. See, we don't know anything about Edward. Okay. Nope, can't talk about that.
let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door. This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
Oh. Huh. So she was saying that, like, it covered it. Okay.
Mrs. Hubbard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Yeah, but that's not true. You're lying.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
But the latch is visible.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details
Rude.
matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
You're stubborn.
Thank you for your assistance, madame.
I wonder what do you mean? Maybe she was like a little nosy new. Okay. Let's keep going. We already know where that is. That's my room. So, second class. Oh! The killer avoided Mr. Michel. Okay, so Mr. Michel was not at his post between 1 a.m. and 1:20, and the watch apparently broke at 1:15. That's what I was saying. The murderer was able to take advantage of Mr. Michel's absence to escape without being seen at 1:15 a.m. Yes.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen.
My little grey cells did not let me down.
Okay. So who is the lady running? We also need to figure that out. Is Mrs. Hubbard a suspect? A suspect to the murder? No.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
Is she? Oh, can I change that? I can. Okay. Is Mr. Michel a suspect? Oh, no, I don't know. What if I change my answer?
This is the most likely answer.
Okay, so that doesn't change. So let's go interrogate. Shoot, I don't know. She's like being just stubborn about little details that she doesn't need to fight about, really. Nothing too important. Hello. Wow, this room is so tiny. I'm sorry.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Fine, if you insist. I will help you.
You can't do it yourself? Dude, I'm in pain. I get in pain, and literally, I will handle it myself. Almond oil is 5 milliliters. Yang? It's 2. Lemon is 24. Lavender... Okay, so clove is 7 milliliters.
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy.
Okay, so...
The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable.
Of course. Okay.
Ah, this old scale will do the job.
But wouldn't the, wouldn't this, like, what do you say, alter depending on, like, how it's used?
To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Okay. We'll do this first. This is heavier. Next. This is heavier. Next. This is heavier. Next. This is heavier. So this is the lightest. So now let's do comparison. This is heavier. Wait, I'm doing it all wrong. That's heavier. This one's heavier. This one, and then this one.
Now that I know the order, I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
This one!
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy.
Dawn Eck, aka clove. Here you go.
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Ah, well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
He has no care in the world, though. You're a valet. You're 39. Are you American? I can't hear you. You're like, I don't know.
I do
You
not
are American.
think that's the right.
Couldn't hear because he was like kind of like mumbling.
Et voila.
Okay. Night of the crime.
At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes, my roommate snoring.
Oh man. Okay, you don't like snoring. Got it. Smoker.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Okay. Ratchet.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Huh. So he asked for... Whoa, okay. So he asked for them, but didn't drink it.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No. He finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
He takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it. It has to be the last 2 statements. Because the letter definitely worried him because he had the gun.
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
The gun.
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night. Did you know he had a gun under his pillow? And even asked for my help to watch over him? I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
It makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
Well, what would be the
point? It is possible. But I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Oh, you're silent. You're pretty sus. Everyone's freaking suspicious, dude. Hello, McQueen! How are you, McQueen?
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Okay, I want to say it. He just said Mr. Ratchet only speaks English, but the hallway guy said that in the door he heard someone speaking French. Okay, Ratchet.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something. Or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters. Threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Huh. You're like the only one that's honest.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Binkovsky. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Okay. His voice sounds so nice and soothing. I want him to read me a bedtime story. Ratchet's diary.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Very, very nice. Very lot of information.
Are you a smoker?
You just said it.
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Okay. Threatening letter.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course. Here it is.
Time to die. Oh my gosh. Alright, Ratchet's... Well, we already know Ratchet's not a smoker.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Dude, I do too. I got groceries delivered, and, I guess the person who drove it was a smoker, and so all my groceries smelled like cigarette smoke. No problem with them. I mean, they're just doing what they gotta do to get by. It was just like, whoo, it was strong. It was strong. I'm not a fan of cigarette smoke. But we need to talk to the hallway man and the captain, no? Oh, man. Contradictory over contradictory. Wait. Where is the captain, man? I forgot where he was staying. There we go. I don't know. I had a weird load time. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. Mr. Michel. Which is this guy, right? This is Mr. Michel? I'm coming, Mr. Michel. Missing button.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Okay, so we gotta figure out all this. Ratchet talks to Mr. Michel. Yeah, can we talk about how he said it was French? Select 2 elements of interest. Yeah. Okay. Ratchet called Mr. Michel at 12:37. Ratchet only speaks English. Ratchet apparently spoke in French. Contradictory. It's not Ratchet who spoke to Mr. Michel. Mr. McQueen saw Ratchet for the last time around 10 p.m. Ratchet called Mr. Michel at 12:37. So these two?
I must admit
No.
I'm not right this time.
So it's these two. There you go. I don't know. I thought this one had to be used. Murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m. Oh. That's so... Okay.
The murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m.
So he died a lot
I'm right
sooner
again.
than we think.
That happens to me a lot.
So then why did the watch stop? What'd they do to the body? Alright, the hypothesis of the night of the crime. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He kills him with the gun, hides it under his pillow. Okay, this is already wrong. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michel to make believe that Ratchet is alive. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Mr. Michel. But, like, why call Mr. Michel? What if it was, like, an accidental call? Ratchet takes a sleeping pill. Murderer enters Ratchet's room. He opens the window and flees. He did not do that. So it's this one. He waits for Mr. Michel to take a break to leave the room. Yep.
That's the right answer.
That's the one. Is Mr. McQueen a suspect? Is Mr. Masterman a suspect? I don't know. None of these guys are being really honest. Do I have to, like... Oh, no, I don't. Report the situation to Book. Okay. Where's Book? Book is in the bar. Book is at the bar. Yeah, okay. Oh man, I don't know. We still haven't seen that couple yet. We're missing a few people. I know we're not, like, we don't have to see everyone, but we're still missing a little handful of people. And why was there a lady running? That's another thing. There was a lady. Oh, Book, I passed you. Hello?
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Investigation.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room, and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us. On the train.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What?
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well, Monsieur Michel. Lead the way.
Book is missing, unless that's just a one-side button. Book is missing another little button on this side. Yeah, look, he's missing.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she's dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend, is what we must find out.
I think I know who this is. I still think that this is like the daughter of him.
Miss, can you hear me?
What?
She's breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly.
How weird. Second class, 105. Okay, so she has a ticket.
The ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
What happens if we use that QR code? She's alive.
This woman is sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
Yeah, see, look, he's missing a button. Unless it's supposed to be asymmetrical, I think that's his button.
The train is, of course, full,
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Oh.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
Okay, question her.
I will question her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
Maybe she took the sleeping pills. Okay. Oh, we're all just staring at her. All right. Ah, no, her stuff was drugged too.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
Hey, look at that. Moby Dick. Huh. That's cool. We looking through her laundry? That looks like it has a lock on it. Yup. I'm not gonna know anything about that. No. Let's see the suitcase. Wink. Oh, there's the buttons missing.
A briefcase and a wagon-lit conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Almost reminds me of dress blues that the Marines wear. Okay. I wonder if that was... It's too obvious if it's her. I wonder if it's like planted. So it's not your button. I'm sorry for doubting you. Is there anything... I don't have anything that could tell me about this code. Why do you want me to try it? It's not 1980. I don't... I like how it wiggles. Oh, it's wiggling because you can hear the lock.
Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes, I did.
Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped?
It's not.
No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. We really need to find the combination.
Okay, if you could just
Poirot,
stop talking.
I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now.
Book, shut up.
Have you tried 0000? So, Poirot, any luck so far?
Book.
If you need a break...
Shut up. Oh, he's ruining it on purpose. Shut up.
Book. Silent like a mouse, please.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll be quiet now. You need to concentrate. I will not utter another word. Not one.
Book, there will be another murder on the Orient Express in a moment.
Yeah, shut up. I thought I had it and then you ruined it. Okay, it's 8. Wait. 6. 2. 4. Wait. 9. There we go. Oh my gosh, that took way longer than it should have. Hey, that is her dad. I would think at least. Massachusetts, Joanne Locke. She's 5'4". Okay. Date of birth 1991. Alright.
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
I don't think so. She's a detective. That's cool.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh.
Yeah, she didn't commit the murder. Alright. Oh, here's his file. Room 203. Work. Okay.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
I wonder if someone knew that...
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry one.
Ratchet was stabbed, not shot.
But then why take it on the train?
Cause she's not the murderer. Yeah, look, that's hers.
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Look, she's waking up.
Just in time.
Thanks to you, I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Good morning, detective.
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well,
You are Joanna Locke, mademoiselle?
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective. Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
Oh. That's it. Dang it. The thing is, too, is that this episode took so long. An hour for this episode. I don't know if I want it to be 2 hours long. Oh, and I don't know if you hear that. My cat's crying for me. What, Dookie? I think I'm going to leave it here. I literally just said I was going to do 2 chapter episodes. But this is this is way too long. If it was less than an hour, I would have done it. But I'm looking at my recording. It took me 1 hour and 12 minutes. And I don't know how long this one's going to take. So I think I'm just going to stick it here. I don't know how many chapters there are in this. 13 chapters! 13! 13 chapters!
I had just been promoted to detective.
Shush. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it here. Dang it, dude. I wanted to keep going. I just don't want my episodes too long. If you think they should be longer, you know what? Let me know. Tell me. You tell me if I should stick with the 2 chapters, even though it'll be an hour long. I don't know what you guys like. To be honest, I don't. So, do you guys like the shorter episodes? There's my cat. Do you guys like the longer episodes? Let me know. Alright? Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my Twitch. I'll be there. Most likely. I'm there 5 days a week. And, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll just see you in the next episode. Bye!